You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network. Riotcast.com.
People ask you for like weird requests, like send me this. You do it?
Oh, hell no. Like one guy wanted me to send a bottle of my squirt that was frozen so he could use it as ice cubes.
What the fuck is wrong with guys?
Hey, Why You Suck in Bed fans, it's Bruno.
What would you do if you ran into a girl dressed up as Catwoman in bed? Doesn't even have to be Catwoman. It could be anything kind of sexy in bed. And you didn't even know. It was a surprise. What would you do?
Probably get naked.
Do you use lube when you masturbate?
No.
You just go dry?
Dry.
Where's your favorite place to masturbate? In the shower or what?
Bank parking lot.
Do you work in a fucking bank?
No.
Are you sure it's a bank parking lot? What the fuck? That's kind of random.
Yeah, I enjoy being random.
Do you, that's fucked up. You said you had a crazy sex story. I want to hear it.
Yes. I used to date this crazy biker chick. She had one of those snapping pussies, you know. Every time I'm going to climax, she would spit my shit out. Anyway, one time, she was brave enough. She wanted to do anal, so, you know. I'm in there. I remember pulling out, and it looked like a piece of lettuce. Anyway, this bitch proceeds to blow me until I finish, and she messes with her mouth like she's got this bad piece of chewing gum in. But yeah, she was a trooper, man.
So you that piece of lettuce was in her mouth?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Snapping pussy too, man. I missed that one.
Has the girl ever shoved anything up your ass, like a finger or anything like that?
No. Tongue. That was awkward.
Did you like it?
I don't know.
Would you think you'd do it again?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
But it wasn't so bad that you would not do it again, right?
Right.
But what if a girl was like blowing you, some random girl was blowing you, and she like shoved a finger up your ass? Would you go with it?
I don't know. That's kind of red zone, eh? That doesn't seem like something I would like to be accustomed to.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if she's mid blowjob, blowing you on her knees, and she just does it, you can tell her to stop.
She'd probably get a slap in the face
from your dick. Well, all right. Well, thanks, man. This is pretty interesting. I'll never eat lettuce again. Thanks.
No problem.
If you walked into a bedroom with the girl wearing a Catwoman outfit, how would you feel?
Nervous.
But why?
I'm gay.
If a guy wore a Robin costume, this is fucking awesome. If a guy wore a Robin costume in bed, how would you feel?
Do I know him?
Well, yeah. Maybe believe you were with a boyfriend or seeing a guy and you walked into the bedroom and he's wearing a Robin costume. How would you feel? Does it have to be Batman?
It would be funny.
But would it turn you on? Not that it's Batman or Robin, but he's wearing a costume, like he's willing to like role play or do something different.
It would depend if we had talked about it, or I just walked in there and he was oddly doing that.
Okay, what if he just walked in and you had no idea?
I'd say, what are you doing?
But would you go with it?
I might.
You might?
If he played with it. I mean, well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Good for you. Do you watch porn?
Not much.
Well, the girls on the show like to watch guy-on-guy porn, okay? They get off on it. Do you get off watching girl-on-girl porn?
No, why would I?
I don't know. Well, the girls watch guy-on-guy porn.
Yeah, but I think those girls aren't lesbians.
They're not?
Right.
Okay. So what about watching girl-on-girl porn? Will that turn you on?
Well, no, why wouldn't?
How about guy-on-girl?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Like guy-on-guy.
Yeah.
Do you masturbate often?
Probably as much as anybody else.
Okay. Now, do you Do you?
She's attractive.
Thanks.
Very.
You have a letter.
Now, should I stop this?
You can do whatever you want.
All right. Well, all right. Now, do you think about past sexual experiences or like videos, like or people, like celebrities?
Never celebrities.
Past sexual experiences or actual videos?
People who I would want to.
Do you use lube when you
Nathan, wait.
Do you use lube or lotion when you masturbate?
Neither. I like it dry.
Do you have toys? Sex toys? No. Are you opposed to it?
I'm not really into it.
Some guy wearing a Santa Claus costume is asking me what I'm talking about. So, anyway.
All right, I got to get my
But anyway,
ride.
thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's your 30th birthday, right?
Yes.
All right. Would you ever wear a Catwoman outfit to the bedroom?
Yeah, why not?
Do you own any outfit, any costumes?
My Catholic schoolgirl uniform.
Have you ever worn it in bed?
I've worn it.
Be fucking honest.
Bed, and then it gets taken off.
By you or him or her?
Him.
Him. What would you think of a guy who had a... No one knows who the fuck you are. Why the fuck do you say my name?
I never said your name. I said my ex-boyfriend is here. No, she didn't say your name.
Your ex-boyfriend's here? So what? Is he the one with the Catholic schoolgirl outfit? No one knows who the fuck you are.
I know. I don't care about
You're
that.
not even going to hear
I'm
this.
just saying, I don't want...
Just relax. What would you think of a guy... What did you think of a guy came to the bedroom wearing a custom-made Robin costume? Like from Batman and Robin?
No.
Would it be freaky?
It'd just be a turnoff.
Why? Because it's Robin or because...
Yeah, Robin's not cool.
All right. Do you have any sex toys? Don't be waving at people. I'm interviewing you.
John!
Look at her.
Hold on. I have to say...
I can't pause an interview. Interview's over, guys. Does she have any sex toys?
I have no idea.
Do you have any sex toys?
Do I?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Have you ever used a sex toy on a girl?
No.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you want? Are you married, single?
Dating someone.
All right, cool.
Not married, though.
Would you want if she used a sex toy in front of you?
I'd be down with that. Yeah, that'd be all right.
Be kind of like, hey, do you want to watch this?
I'd watch.
What if she asked if she wanted to watch you masturbate? Would you do it?
Probably not.
No? You think it'd freak you out?
I don't think I can get it done. It's kind of weird.
I mean, it's better than a guy saying.
Well, yeah, obviously that'd be kind of bizarre.
But if she asked, you wouldn't be into it.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't be a turn off, but I wouldn't do it.
All right. Where's the place that you most finish on a girl?
Lately, the back.
The back, and you're doing like doggy style.
Yeah, lately the back.
Now, do you use a condom all the time?
No, are you kidding? I'm not gay.
You engage in anal sex with women?
Rarely. No. It's been years.
It's been years?
Yeah.
All right, good for you. Do you watch porn often?
Come on.
I'm sorry. Now, do you masturbate to porn or do you masturbate to past sexual experiences?
Just porn.
Just porn?
Yeah.
You no sexual experience? Like, if you have to jerk off in the shower or something like that, obviously, you think of like a past sex experience you had, or you think about like a movie star or porn star?
No, I really don't do that.
You don't masturbate?
Not in the shower.
Oh. Anywhere else? Hey, do you use lube when you masturbate?
Once in a while.
Once in a while?
Yeah.
When you have time?
It depends. Depends on the scenario.
Do you finish in a tissue, a napkin, like you have a nut rag? What do you have?
No.
No?
On the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Do you really on the fucking floor? No. I was saying, fuck.
No, I thought that was a good answer, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Anyway, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Now, I just met someone at the AVNs. I'm smoking a cigarette, but this is actually pretty cool. Your website is called what?
It's called Saucy Time Limited, and we're from the UK. We've been running a couple of years now, and we are the only site of its kind that you can meet gorgeous glamour models online in the comfort of your own home.
So you get to, it's like what do you say, FaceTime? Like it's like FaceTime. Can you do Skype too?
No, at the moment it was purely FaceTime, and so you can use it on your Apple iPhone, iPod Touch, on your iPad or your Apple Mac. Anywhere you can use FaceTime. You can.
So I'm a Droid user, so I'm fucked.
Yeah. No, you can always borrow a friend's, let's say.
Oh, hey, let me borrow your phone for a little
Exactly.
bit. And they get charged for it, too.
Yes,
okay, that's
exactly.
great. So they get charged by the credit card, right?
They charge, exactly. So you book minutes. Basically, we've got 45 glamour models in the UK at the moment.
How many are constantly online? If I were to go online right now, how many are on there?
Well, I don't know. Let's go online and check.
Well, I have an Android, so I can't.
Yeah, I could check for you. I'd say, most of them are in the UK at the moment, but also we're here scouting for girls in the US. So it depends what times they're working. But, it could be from 10 to 40.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, what's the average length that people spend on your, if somebody's have a session with that girl, that girl over there, she's fucking hot as hell.
Yes, she is hot as hell.
What's her name?
Her name is Steph Lewis, and she's one of our models. And you can book her from anything between 5 minutes to an hour. And, if you're having a great time, you can even book 2 hours.
Damn. So what's the most somebody's ever paid?
Oh, that's a good question. Too long, actually, I think. It's a couple of hours.
Now, has any of your clients, not clients is wrong, customers, exactly.
Yes.
Has any of your customers, have they ever done anything weird that scared the girls?
A few times, but normally our customers are very well behaved. It's sort of more of a premium product, and they are following these girls, so they're glamour models already, so they're actually their fans. So, we do get the odd customer that has put something they shouldn't do, maybe somewhere they shouldn't do, but majority of our customers are very nice, very friendly, and want to build a relationship with these girls. So it's like having a virtual girlfriend.
So what nationality of customers are the grossest?
Are the grossest? Well, let's
say the Germans that get on with it.
There we go. There we go.
Is that really what it is?
Yeah. There's people have different types of fetishes, don't they? Some people like feet. Others just like to talk to the girls. So it really depends.
So what do the girls actually do? Do they actually masturbate, get themselves
whatever
the girls are comfortable with.
Whatever the girls are comfortable.
Now, do you have to pay extra for that stuff?
Well, no, but if you become a regular, then it's up to the girl, and if she likes you, and if you're one of her regulars, of course you'll get.
So it's kind of like dating
extra.
a girl in the cyber world.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool. So instead of buying a vodka, you're buying $5 a minute.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more time, your website is called Saucy Time, but how do you spell it?
www.saucytime.com.
All right, and so Android users like me, we're fucked.
Yes.
You better be working on an Android thing for that.
Yeah.
Because I want to check her out. Anyway,
you could buy an Apple iPhone, aren't they brilliant?
Then there goes 50 minutes right off the bat. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Pleasure, thank you.
I'm here with Francesca Lay.
Mark Wood.
You guys are husband and wife.
We are.
And now, did you meet while you were both in the industry or prior to that?
I was retired from performing for many years, and I was working as a salesperson and producing and directing some S&M movies at a company that Mark was talent.
Yeah, I was performing. I was a kind of in-house performing for this company, and we met in the office there,
You guys perform anymore?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You still currently do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, I was reading what's the one title I was reading about? I thought it was, that's the anal enthusiast I was reading about that. Now, I think I read that you were working bachelor parties before you entered the industry, right?
Yes, that was my first adult first adult
before
job.
you did videos?
Yes.
Now, is there anything crazy going on at those bachelor parties before you joined?
Well, first of all, I was underage when I was working there. I was 16 years old, and I worked for 3 months until they realized I was underage and I got fired. But I used to do cop parties, being underage at bachelor parties, but they were always a little bit crazy. I'm trying to think.
So if their husband goes to a bachelor party, if a guy goes to a bachelor party, should their fiance be worried?
I don't know. It's kind of like we were legit bachelor party people, but they also had the escorts. They came in and they would like finish the guys off, or they would be a line to go to the bathroom with those 2 girls that were like. So yeah, there was stuff to be had at bachelor parties, not by us, but.
Now, do you perform? Now, did your wife perform with other men on other scenes, or is it just currently just you?
I mean, it's most times she's shooting camera, me working with other girls, but I've shot her a million times. You know, she's been focusing more on camera, and I'm in front of the camera in the scenes, but obviously we shoot each other.
Now, what is the one thing, I'm taking it from a normal standpoint of like just society in general, what's the one thing that people kind of like don't, there's just something that people shut off mentally to see their partner with somebody else sexually? You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh, I'd bang you, but you're not going to bang my wife. You know what I mean? But like, what's that one thing that people like kind of shut off? Like, what is it?
I think that they're just insecure.
Yeah.
They're insecure about being abandoned or left. The guy's going to think she's hotter than me and he's going to leave me for her, when it's just really sex. People like to fuck, and it's not always like, I want to go be with that person. You know, that's not their companion and who they're in love with. I just like to fuck them, and they're a good fuck, you know?
Yeah.
You think you have to be secure in your relationship prior to be doing that? A lot of people try to do it to save the relationship. You know what I mean?
You got to be secure before. It's a recipe for disaster.
And it's a trust thing. You got to trust her.
What's one thing that you guys tried for the first time on film that you didn't try in your social life? You know what I mean?
I don't know if there is one.
You have to try something first off camera to try it on camera.
We don't have to, but
I mean, I guess like if you do anal or something, not as a couple, but on a personal level.
Yeah.
I think if you want to do anal, you definitely need to try that at home and make sure that you like it. Because
a lot of prep.
On a set, it's not a comfortable environment to be relaxed all the time as a woman, or a man. You have to be relaxed to take it in the ass.
You think that some people try to like double penetration for the first time on camera, like they never tried it before, and they're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I tried it on camera. I didn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was your first time experiencing it?
Yeah.
I mean, we shot girls' first DP on camera. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. I always think you should do it first at home, but you can't always get these kind of situations, so.
Is there any kind of like breaks, like in between the cutting and like from when it starts to like, till they continue it? Like, oh, I need some more time, like usually?
Of course. Sometimes there's been times where the girl needs a lot of warm-up to get, just even for an anal scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because once we're rolling, we want it kind of high tempo, good energy, upbeat and fat, rocking it out.
How long does the average sex scene, like if an average sex scene is like 12 minutes, how long does that take to shoot?
Well, like, say we're shooting one scene that day from start to finish with makeup and wardrobe and the whole shebang. It's about 5 hours.
One scene?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, do you think that the tube sites and the free sites, do you think they're helping you or hurting you?
Killing us.
They're killing you? I mean,
once you give somebody something for free,
they're never going
to pay for it.
Do you guys have somebody like checking out for your scenes, shutting them down?
Yeah, but it's impossible to police. I mean, you can, but you'd have to go after to shut the tubes, the legal tube sites down. You'd have to go after them that way. It's as opposed to like policing. You can't police them enough. You know what I mean?
Now, have you ever sent emails or them saying stop?
We have somebody who does it now. Nate from Takedown Piracy.
Yeah.
He's a main person that
Is he pretty successful?
Yes, he's very successful.
But it's an ongoing. As soon as you take one down, another one's up.
Well, okay, so you guys are still having fun in the industry, right? You left here at the AVN. This is like your Oscars or whatever. Like, do you come? Like, you like coming out meeting fans?
It's fun to meet the fans. Sometimes, like, we've been doing it a lot of years, so like the walking around, being on your feet part gets tiring. But I like meeting the people, you know. But by the end of by Sunday, we're pretty worn out.
I hear you. I'm worn out too. One more question: what's the weirdest thing you've ever autographed for a fan?
What is the weirdest thing?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
A boot?
Probably, body part.
Yeah.
Body part.
A tit or something.
That's so nothing really crazy.
No.
All right. I think Evan Stone said that he signed some guy's ball sack that had removed, and it was
Oh wow!
So I was like, oh fuck. Anyway, thank you for your time. You have a website you want to promote?
Yes, we have evilangel.com. You can go and see all our stuff there, and laywood.com, and also francescalive.com.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You're listening to my good friend Bruno on a show that was named after his major problem. It's called Why You Suck in Bed. And I don't know why Bruno sucks in bed. I banged him a few times, and he's average at best.
Was that pretty good, though?
No, average doesn't mean you were pretty good. It means you're average.
All right. Well, thank you.
He sucks at listening, too.
Now, you're here at the AVN?
Yes, I am.
What made you come out?
Well, I was taking a weeks-long vacation. I was bored. And somebody told me the AVNs are this week, and I just thought I might as well come down and see what's going on.
Now, do you watch regular movies, porn movies?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Do you watch the DVDs, or do you actually go like online and go to like those tube sites to watch the free stuff?
I try to avoid the free stuff. I like watching them on DVDs. That way I can watch them on my TV, or I can put them on my computer.
Do you ever watch it on your phone?
No. I don't know how to fit the DVD in my phone.
Okay, so do you actually watch the full movie, or you just skip to your favorite scene?
Actually, it depends on the...
how much time you have on the mood and everything?
It depends on the movie. Some of the movies, they're straight-out theatrical movies just with sex.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, they're just scenes. But if they're like an entire movie, I'll watch the movie.
Now, would you ever spend money to spend a night with a porn star?
I don't know if I'd do that. I don't think I'd want to associate with any porn star to have anything to do with me.
But I mean, would you would you pay a fee to have sex with the porn star, like your favorite one?
Yes, I probably would.
How much are you willing to spend? Like, maybe you got a porn star for 2 hours. Like, how much are you willing to spend?
Maybe $1,000, or I'd go up to maybe 1,500.
As long as it's one of your favorite ones, right?
Oh, definitely. No interruptions.
I hear you. Now, who's your favorite porn stars that are here right today that you came to see?
Veronica Avlov and Serene Demir are two of my favorites.
Awesome.
But I also know I don't have a shot with Lisa Ann because I'm afraid she'd hurt me.
Why do you say that?
She looks like she could do damage. She look like
to you or to your dick?
Maybe to me. It's connected. It's all the same, is it not?
Yeah, I guess. Now you have a whole bunch of DVDs. Did you buy them all here?
I bought about half of them.
About half? Are they all? Did you get them signed by the girls too?
Yes. Some of the ones I brought from home just to have them signed. But
that's cool.
But I always try to buy a DVD from them if they have them available, so that at least
they make some money.
Yeah, make some money.
Do they charge you to get your disc autographed? Or no.
No, they don't.
Oh, you just got to wait in line and everything like that.
Pretty much.
Oh, cool. Well, anyway, thanks for your time, man. See, it wasn't that hard, was it?
No.
Good.
No, it was pretty much painless.
All right, great. Thank you.
Hi there, you guys. My name's Teal Conrad, and you are listening to Why You Suck in Bed.
Now, I'm here with Teal Conrad.
Yes, hi there.
We're actually sitting on the floor. Her feet are killing her.
My feet haven't started to hurt yet. It's just the beginning of the day, and might as well just take a load off, right?
Yeah. Well, literally, it's only been half an hour, maybe.
Oh, I've been here since 11.
All right, longer for you, I guess.
And yesterday, and I got 2 more days.
Now, you're kind of sort of new in the business?
Yeah, going on year number 2.
Year number 2.
In March.
Okay. I tell you, I did some research. I kind of already know how she got started and everything like that. So if you guys want to do that, Go read up on her. I'll give you some new stuff.
Yeah, give me some new stuff.
Might be boring, but anyway. Now, you were a Zumba instructor and you were 17, right?
I was the youngest Zumba instructor, and I was a fitness model for Nike.
Now, for Nike, I did not know. That's
You
pretty
did not know that? That's how I got started.
Oh, good for you. Oh, I mean, I saw the pictures and everything like that. I didn't know it was actually for Nike.
But yeah, I was a Zumba instructor. Otherwise, I've never had a real job.
Oh, this is a job.
This is.
Dude, how many zippers are on your shoe?
Oh, geez, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So wait, 6.5, because that's not really a zipper.
Holy shit.
So then I got 14, and then I got my zipper on my pants.
Hey, have you ever tried Zumba on the Xbox 360 on Connect?
I actually have.
How is that?
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Not the real deal, but give me a stage and a crowd to teach. I want to instruct them all.
Now, since you've been, if I read correctly, your parents didn't really agree with you entering the business, right?
No. My dad thought I worked in the office of my agency for like a year. Then my mom, of course, didn't approve. But now that they see where I'm at and what I'm doing, I think they're more like...
You're doing good for yourself. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm saving my money. I'm not on drugs. I'm healthy. I still go to school. I mean, my mom came to Vegas for 3 days. I've been here for 9 days now.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, have any of your friends beaten off to you? Any of your videos that you know of?
Yeah, a few of my friends from my snowboard team, they came to visit me, and we had a few drinks, and one of them was like, listen, they of course don't call me Teal.
Yeah.
They call me my real name.
Yeah.
But they, one of them was like, oh yeah. And then the other one was like, I can't. And I'm like, the other guy was like looking at him, like, I know you've done it before. They all do it, but no, I just can't see her that way. I'm like, I know you all have seen my pornos.
Of course.
You got it. It's something I know a girl from when I started. Her name's Casey Jordan. I went to school with her younger sister, and everyone knows that her sister was in the industry, so obviously everyone has seen her porn.
So your friends do you send them videos?
No, I mean, anything other than just drunk, flashing my titties or whatever it may be. My titties might be out, but that's about it.
So we're here at this expo. What's the weirdest thing you've ever autographed for a fan?
Weirdest thing I've ever autographed for a fan? God, there was something really weird at the last convention. Let me think.
Where was that at? In Edison?
Yeah, it was in
I was
Edison.
there. I saw you there.
It was really good there. It was really fun. I love conventions. It's fun. Weirdest thing I've signed, it's not really all that weird, but I've signed, like, baseballs and stuff before. Like, we have nothing to do with baseball, you know?
You ever sign a guy's dick?
No, I haven't done that. I've signed people's body, though.
Oh, okay. Has anybody I'm going to get that tattooed or anything?
Well, no, I have 2 ex-boyfriends that have my real initials on their necks, so...
Oh, shit. Do they both know that each one of them have it?
Yep. Went to school together.
Now, we're here because you're promoting customsforyou.com and your website. What's your website?
TealConrad.com.
And what's on your website, by the way?
The XXX version of me and my blog, and everything on there is what I've, come up with. It's all me directing.
But this Customs For You, people can actually order like a 5, 10, or 15-minute video of you and basically tell you kind of what to do. And it varies by price, and you just put it in a file, and then they can just watch it.
Yeah, it works something like that. There's drop-down boxes. It goes from, timing, quality of video, categories, all down the nitty-gritty. And then even time frame, you can get it into 24 hours. But you order the videos, and then I will upload the video to the site, and it's yours to download and yours to keep.
That's pretty cool. What's the one you hope people order the most? Like awesome, they ordered that. I want that one.
I don't know.
Or there's also one that goes, fuck, they ordered that. It's not my favorite. I'll do it.
No, I really like doing the jack-off instruction ones, or the tease ones, because those are fun. There's not one that I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that. I can't think of one. I wouldn't put it on my list if I didn't want to do it.
That's true. But what's the jack-off instruction? Like, you just, basically sit there and tell them what to do? As if you're talking to them?
Instructing them. to jack off, like how to jack off and what,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, which one do people order the most?
Tees, the tees or the foot fetish or the strip one.
Okay.
I mean, it makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
And then comes the masturbation in that order.
That's awesome. Well, anyway, thanks for your time. I don't want to keep you. So
you don't want to keep me. What do you have written down on this?
I have a whole bunch of things. Look, that must be from your old one.
Yeah.
We're still recording, by the way. Look, you're a fitness model. See, I have that. Zumba, is it good? Blah, blah, blah. Beat off to you. Look, you're from Oregon.
Lake Oswego, Oregon, yes.
You're a techie nerd.
I am a techie nerd. That's a good one.
And I was actually going to ask you some questions. That's why I kind of threw the Xbox.
I'm a techie nerd.
Are you an iPhone? You're a techie nerd and you got a BlackBerry.
I have an iPhone too.
Okay. Oh, look, it's on a BlackBerry.
No, I have an iPhone too.
And you love doggy style.
I do. I like doggy, missionary, and cowgirl.
Oh, can people order a video of you twerking? Can you twerk?
I can twerk.
Yeah.
I don't really have an ass. I want to twerk right here.
Yeah. That's a twerk.
There's a twerk. Oh, there's a twerk. On my knees and doggy. Right.
Well, thank you very much, Teal. You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here at the AVNs in Vegas, and happened to walk by, and there's a whole bunch of iPads, and there's a thing called Adult Draw, which is like Pictionary for adults, actually. And you want to tell me, I'm here with the creator?
Yes, sir.
I'm here with the creator, and I want him to tell me some things about it, because I think you guys might like it.
Hello, my name is Andrew Haban. I used to work for Type 9 Models approximately 5 years ago under Kevin and Kelly. I left the industry, went to UNLV. I just became a recent grad, and during the process, I created this game. It's available right now on iOS for free. We're going to keep it free. I got 3 foundations that we're going to be donating money to, and it's going to be locked in.
Yeah, I heard Magic Johnson Foundation, right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's cool. The first one is the American Cancer Society. I basically wanted that for my father after he passed from cancer. He had lung cancer, it's part of life, but I put that in a mode to not forget about him. Number 2 is the Magic Johnson Foundation. I love what Magic does. He does everything that we should be doing. We got to help our people. He cares about our people. I believe in that, and we need to keep that going. The third one is Virgin Money Giving. I love the company. I love the CEO. He does amazing things. And for me, I didn't want to get rid of it. It was one of the first companies I actually added. And people kind of got weirded out by donating in euros. So what I did was I just incorporated it in the website, and it's still good for the other side of the world. So they can do it because this app is a global product for a global audience.
But is it available for Android at all, or is it strictly Apple right now?
Good question. Today, I just have a final prototype that's ready for upload, but I've been working at the booth right now. I'm unable to test it, but we are going to get it up within a day or 2 or a week max.
So what's the difference between Pictionary and Adult Draw?
Well, essentially, this is not a game that with letters and words you just guess and you send to your friends and everything, but this is very different. This app is not only just for fun. You play with your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, everything, your friends, but at the same time, I have this charity that's incorporated into the app because I want people to have fun and also give back.
So it's free to download?
Exactly, yes.
So how do they donate? It's a coin system, I believe, right?
You can actually go into the website and you can donate directly to the charity of your wish, or you can actually even buy gear. And all the gear, we have a third-party store, and everything that's bought and sold in there, they're going to send me the 1099s, and then I'm going to send all the donations directly to the charity, and I'm planning on posting on how much money we got and how much we're going to give directly to the charities online.
That's cool, man. Anyway, this is like an awesome product. I was playing with it myself. I'm talking about the game, boys. But the night is young, I'm drinking, and this is no shock to the listeners. And I think is a pretty good product, and I had to come over and talk to you. I think it's pretty good. You want to tell anybody the official name for it and where to download it?
Just go to www.adult-draw.com. The links are all there. Even today we have Karma, we had Madison Fox and Lana G doing signatures, and we're raising money for the charities. And we also were giving away a carnival sweepstakes for people who download it, and we want to send somebody, up to 2 people, nice gift card. They can choose wherever they want to go for a couple of days on a pirate ship.
Fucking A, a pirate ship. That's dope. That's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks a lot, man. That was it's good that you're doing something like a positive, like for those foundations and everything too. And it's a pretty good game. It's free. What the fuck? So, anyway, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck with it.
I appreciate that. Have a good show.
Thanks. Okay, I'm here at the AVNs, and I'm here with, you want to say your name?
Mike Coolidge.
And you're here with Squeeze Media.
Correct.
All right. Now, you just went live yesterday.
Uh-huh.
All right. And you're basically like an online Netflix-type website for porn, right?
Exactly.
Is it going to be available for mobile, by the way?
It's actually available on anything with a browser. PS3, Xbox, Apple devices, Android devices. We're launching on Roku March 1st, and then we have web.
That's cool. Now, you were telling me before, it's 99 cents, but it's not, you don't get scenes, you get full movies.
Full 2-3 hour movies streaming in HD.
For 24 hours.
It's 24 hours.
That's pretty cool. Now, there's no way for people to download it and keep it, right?
No, it's completely streaming, no downloads, you can't buy anything. It's completely streaming on our platform.
Now, what created this? I mean, like, honestly, I'm trying to think of like a tube site, the free porn sites. And I'm thinking it's hurting the. I think it's hurting the market as opposed to no one's going to buy a clip of a girl because they can get it for free. But at the same time, like if a girl goes to perform like live somewhere, like they're touring, more people will know who she is. But at the same time, she's not really making money from the scene, but more from marketing herself. She's getting more notoriety or name recognition because her scene's more available. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so why did you create this? Did you create it?
Yeah, I have a DVD company, and I've been in the porn business probably about 10 years. And I started in the heyday of DVD when everyone was making money, and then when the tube sites came, I saw my numbers dropping from 5,000 to 500, and as piracy progressed and the industry kind of just spiraled, I wanted to find a solution to pick up some of that lost revenue from piracy off the floor and give the guys on tube sites a palatable price where they could come, get a quality product, no ads, for one low price.
It's $1. It's cheap as hell.
Yeah, and give money back to the studios. And we obviously took our unlimited streaming platform from Netflix, and then we took our micropayment model from iTunes. So.
And how many? Do you have every company so far, or
we have about 25 different studios so far?
And how many titles are available right now?
So far, we have about 200 live on the site. There's about 20 going up per day right now.
Now, are you guys going to think you're going to get to the point where you're going to shoot exclusive movies?
Yeah, we are going to start doing that. Probably in June of this year, we're going to be doing a big parody and a big feature every month.
Now, do you think that it might be there might come a point where you might break it down to like 25 cents, like a scene? You know what I mean? Like something.
No.
I mean, the dollar is fucking cheap. Yeah. So, wondering, where the supply and demand, starts and ends.
We're a token system, so people can buy a token for 99 cents. They can buy 3 for $3. The more they buy, the better price they get. If you buy 50, you get a substantial discount. And the tokens never expire, so we don't need to break any pricing down. It's just unlimited streaming. You pay your token, you get to 24 hours, you watch whatever you want, you get in, you get off, you get out.
Pretty good. Is that your plug? Get off, get out. Now, how many, since you went live, how many people have been to your site so far?
Well, we just went live yesterday. We haven't officially launched for customers yet. It's a beta site where people can come and take a look at the titles. Our payment integration is going to be implemented this week, and customers will be able to start buying tokens next week.
That's pretty cool. Well, so I can watch it on my phone and fucking everything else, too. Xbox, everything.
iPad, PS3, Android, everything.
That's so awesome. Where are you based out of?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. That's so cool. Well, anyway, thanks for your time. This is, I think, people for $1. Dude, they're fucking cheap. And plus, you're actually giving money back to the performer. And it's like full movies, right? Oh, how soon, from a movie, if a new title gets released today on DVD, like a street date, how soon do you have it on your website?
It varies from studio to studio. Some studios will actually get it before the DVD streets. Some, a little bit after. And then some studios, it can take 2-3 3 months. It really depends on
Do
that.
you think you're going to get to the point where you might get it like squeeze exclusive 2 weeks, 2 months, a month prior type thing?
I believe so. That's what we're working on right now with a lot of our companies. So.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Well, good luck with your stuff, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What is your website?
It's www.squeezeme.com. That's SKWEEZME.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And now a word from our sponsor.
So we have some sponsors, twistedtoys.net for your sex toy needs. Put in the code SUCK for 20% off.
Tweakedaudio.com. Use the code SUCK for 33% off. Amazing earbuds in different colors and mic'd and unmic'd.
Amazon.com for all of your needs. Period.
Including sexual.
Go on our webpage and please use our Amazon link.
Dude, and get that Amazon Prime shit. It's crazy good.
Yes, it is. Why You Suck in Bed has our page through riotcast.com. You will really help support the network if you go through that.
Gamefly.
I was getting there. Gamefly.com/suck for all your gaming needs.
Play them video game.
Hi, I'm Gigi Allens, and you're listening to Why You Suck in Bed.
Here with someone, and while I was waiting, she was actually blowing up a balloon, and it was like the biggest fucking balloon I've ever seen. Now, what was going on with that? Like, why did that guy tell you to do that balloon thing?
Hi, I'm Gigi Allens. Yeah, that was a little bit odd, and I'm actually really losing my voice now because I've just spent the last 10 minutes blowing up this massive balloon. He has a fetish for girls blowing up balloons until they get so big that they pop in their faces.
But obviously, you're going to keep going because it got. I didn't see that thing blowing up anytime soon.
After 10 minutes of blowing, I thought, you know what, I will honestly have no voice left at the end of this, so I tied up the balloon and stabbed it with my stiletto.
I saw it. Nice shoes, by the way. Now, I see that you haven't done any boy-girl film, but domination-wise you have, but not boy-girl, or have you?
Actually, I just filmed my first boy-girl scene a couple of days ago.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, so I now have 2 boy-girl scenes down pat.
Good for you. Now, prior to that, like when you like to be the dominant one, right? Have you ever been the submissive one?
I do like to be the dominant one, and I very rarely do submissive work. However, if you do see some of the clips that I'm in, I occasionally do, for example, spanking videos with girls. Mm-hmm. I just prefer not to film submissive work with men.
Is that because you think it would diminish your you know what I mean, like not your character, but like your role?
I just don't feel comfortable putting myself in that kind of position with a man that I don't know very well. Uh-huh. I mean, I can't say that I would never be into being in a relationship that required me to be slightly submissive. It would just have to be with someone I'd known for a long time and felt very comfortable with. It's not something I can just pick up and do with anyone.
So now, when you are dominating a guy, like you worked I actually have some notes, as a discipline mistress in Sydney.
That is correct.
Now, did you have, I did some research.
Awesome.
I'm trying. Anyway, when you worked there, like, you just had regular people come in there?
Yeah, regular people, business professionals mainly.
Now, was there, who gives a safe word? Is it you, or do they give one?
Well, sometimes people might have a specific safe word that they like to use.
I'm about to say, what's the most common safe word you've heard? Stop! No.
Stop, yeah. I don't know, I've heard some really weird ones like avocado, anything really.
Is there one guy that freaked you out the most? Like when you're doing it, you still did it, but you're like, I can't believe I fucking did that.
There's been a few times when I have wondered what I'm doing with my life during a session. Occasionally when I've had my hand on my arm, elbow deep in a man's anus, and just thought.
But you still went with it.
I still went with it, just thinking, how did I get to this point? Especially when you think that you're going to end up with a nasty surprise.
What's the weirdest thing that you've ever autographed for a fan?
Well, I actually haven't signed a lot of autographs because I don't have many seats out, so I'm still waiting for
but people still.
I know who you are. But like, so are you kind of relatively kind of new to the business?
Yeah, I've only been making movies for the last 2 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay, so you haven't really signed any weird things like that.
No, I'd like to sign something weird, like maybe a penis, and someone can get it tattooed on there. That'd be awesome.
The night is still young, and I might have some money. No, okay. Now you're here for customsforyou.com, right?
That is right.
So basically, this website is you can actually order a video, and you can do it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes long.
Yes, that's true.
And people can order basically you, and it's a clip, but you actually download it, and they can actually watch whatever you want. So there's a list that you can pick, like dominating. I saw one that said ball busting. What does that mean? Like, is it like making fun of the guy, or is it actually busting the guy's balls?
It could be either. It could be making fun of the balls, or busting their balls. There's different terms I think used between the UK and the States and Australia. So
I saw this the small penis.
Small penis humiliation.
Yeah, has anybody ever ordered that yet?
I have done that quite a bit actually. Yeah.
What's your favorite one that when somebody orders, like, yeah, awesome?
I love doing golden showers. Golden showers is definitely something I really like to do. So ask me to pee on anything and I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting too. Well, you know what? I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you very much.
That's fine. Thank you so much
You're
for
awesome.
interviewing me.
No.
And look, that guy's still getting girls to blow up balloons.
I know. Well, while we were interviewing, I almost stopped you because I actually fucking heard the guy pop. Oh, look, there's the fucking guy with the balloon.
I'm the only one who didn't do it in my face.
So anyway, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Now, can I get your name for some of our fans who have no idea who you are?
I am Farrell Timlake from Homegrown Video, and Homegrown is the absolute original amateur video company of true amateur porn.
Now, from what I read, and I might be mistaken, you actually shot some and submitted some while it was going on, and then you took over the company, right?
Yeah, when I shot some, I shot some in the early 90s, and I was basically trying to make money to go see more Grateful Dead concerts. So I saw these videos, and it said send in your movie for $20 a minute, and that was a kapow moment, and sent in tapes, but then found out that the company was in a bankruptcy. So tried to get investors, and I knew enough about the industry at that point to know, okay, that's probably where the money is. And all my investors fell out, but at the end, my mom said, "I'll help you out," and she took a second mortgage on her property and loaned me the money to buy the porn company.
That's a kick-ass mom, dude. Dude, not many mothers would do that.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I was an East Coast prep school kid, and she was trying to be a blue blood Connecticut Yankee woman, and it was funny, and it was I'm sure kind of a surprise to her friends, like, oh, your son became a pornographer. Oh, great. But she was very special.
Are you still shooting, or are you just like running things now?
Pretty much just running things. I actually haven't been in front of the camera
for a long time.
But, I tell myself I want to be in front of the camera, but of course when I take my clothes off, I kind of have a second thought. Like, maybe.
I actually saw some of your clips on Funny or Die too, by the way.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty funny. Now, there was something that was interesting there. Well, you said that you were a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I saw that whole clip, like while you were doing that thing. There's also something you were talking about when you said, I found it kind of interesting. You said that there's difference between, like, when somebody submits a video, like girl, like lesbian porn, when the girls are doing it, as opposed to what the guy, like if I was a producer and I want to have a girl scene, and I make the girls do what the fans would assume that they would want. Like, I was trying to
well, there's the male vision or version of what women like, and that's really what the guy likes. And, most guys, and I've seen this in the porn industry, just so many times on sets. They have this vision of like a threesome, for example. Like, it's going to be great. I'll have two women, but the moment the two women sort of realize, wow, they really can get each other off and they're happy, and forget about the guy. Never that look on the guy's face when he realizes how basically useless he is to the whole equation. It's kind of priceless, but at the same time, I feel sort of sad for that. But with homegrown, it's really just people. I've always known what the real versus the fake, and I spent enough time working in the pro side of the industry to see the people that are real sexual people that have come to this because they were born to porn.
Yeah,
it's a whole different vibe, and they interact in a different way that's obviously more attractive to me.
So okay, now do people? Now the company's still going, right?
Yes.
And people can still submit videos to you.
Oh yeah.
And how much do you pay now? You still pay $20 a minute?
Well, no, it's hard to say, but we pay anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand, depending on what it is and what
the length and all the other stuff.
Yeah, it really. We're not looking so much for what people look like or even the technical qualities of the what they send us. It's more just, are they real with each other, and does that shine through the personality and the spontaneity of real sex? If that comes across, it doesn't matter whether they've been a porn star or not, or if they're just mom and pop Saturday night six pack. It's that real connection that you feel watching it. That's a visceral thing that's what we kind of find attractive and want to.
Now, are you finding it harder with so many people uploading videos on all those tube sites? Right. You find it harder to get people to submit things to you? What's your take on the whole the whole self-shooting things with cell phones, everything like that? Everyone's shooting themselves and just uploading it. How is that affecting your business?
Oh, it's actually been really good for us, because once they realize, I'm sharing this already, but a company like Homegrown is going to pay me for it, then it's actually we're getting more submissions now than we've ever gotten, and the culture has changed essentially, because when I first started, it was only certain people were ever going to even consider making a video, and nowadays it's really just way more liberal as far as people sort of accepting and appreciating what it's about, and it's actually created kind of a revolution of real amateurs that brought it back to what Homegrown started as, and that's been great for us.
That's awesome,
and especially the community aspect of sharing, and when they get on those sites, when they're talking to the fans, and people are telling them, I like this or that. That's what made Homegrown what it is today. So it's actually come full circle as far as we've never known a better time for what we're about, for the way that the world has evolved in this realm of porn. It's actually been always good for us, because it's a social event at this point.
Now, do people are your DVD sales declining, but your online going up? People subscribe?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more everybody just wants it now, as opposed to going out and buying the DVD and everything like that, right?
Yeah, I think that people still buy memberships to sites because they're sick of the sort of user experience that tarnishes what they do on free sites. A lot of people, once they've sort of experienced, the problems that come off of free sites, getting viruses and all those kind of Trojan issues, and they feel kind of ripped off. Free sort of equates with you might get an infected computer. So now people really kind of come to a place where they're okay with paying for the.
So they know it's secure.
Yeah.
There was something, I actually wrote it down because I thought it was kind of funny. You quoted it. It was about Farrah Abraham. Do you remember what you said about her?
I don't remember.
You said it was about her porn. You remember who she is, the teen mom?
Yeah.
You said, seriously, Mother Teresa would have come up with something hotter, because at least she would have been able to pull off a miracle.
Yeah.
You said Now, what's your whole take on like someone like that, like cashing in with like a sex video?
Well, I think once it becomes so mercenary, and in her case, I feel like it was just very, coldly calculated, and the whole thing that she did with James Dean, and once it becomes such a manufactured experience like that, it's not attractive. It's sort of you're just doing this because you think it's going to bring you whatever this notoriety, and it's just not interesting. It's not. It lacks the flair of like going back to the classics of celebrity found porn, like Pam and Tommy. When you first watched Pam and Tommy, it was like, okay, these two people are having a ball, and is this really?
And they didn't expect it getting out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That changed, along the way. I mean, obviously, it went further and further from that once, the Paris Hiltons and Kim Kardashian started doing stuff, and it became, how to just emerge as whatever counterculture sort of celebrities that were using their naked sex romp as a way to convince people that whatever they were bad girls or whatnot. So as that became more and more the manufactured experience, it lost its charm. But for those that still believe in the real sex experience, then that's where Homegrown sort of is at that junction right there.
Now, before we started, you talked about Homegrown. You're branching out. I found that kind of interesting. Now, what were you saying? You told me, but we weren't recording. But now, what were you saying that you guys are branching out in Seattle? And what?
Well, I live in Seattle, and we're one of the brilliant states that have figured out that marijuana should be legal. And with a name like Homegrown, I mean, I just felt that it was our destiny to sort of expand our brand into this market, and so we're trying to become a cannabis product as well.
So what are you going to do? Grow it? Or are you just going to sell it?
We're going to sell. I mean, right now we're focused on the oil and vaporizer product, but really, when you think about marijuana, it's the smokable kind. At least it's a female product, and that's something we celebrate. So it just makes sense that we would be at this place
with the name. It's awesome. It fits in. That's awesome. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but you've been awesome. Actually, pretty smart. Like you're pretty like informative. I actually like learned some things from you. No, you're pretty like this is how it is. You didn't waver on things, and everything I read up on you're kind of interesting. So
appreciate it.
You want to promote?
To say I'm interesting is about the highest compliment that you can
but the thing is, I actually tried to like not come up and be like most people are sitting there like that guy over there is probably sitting there going, hi, now how did you get started? I don't want to do that. I think that's bullshit. So I want to do some research. You know what I mean? So
you did good. If you saw the Funny or Die stuff, then you definitely did your.
Yeah, I did. I think you have 2 or 3 clips up there. 2?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put up.
Do some more. So you want to plug your website or anything like that?
Yeah, plug homegrownvideo.com. If people want to submit to us, it's homegrownsubmittals.com. is a whole site that's geared towards telling about the process and answering as many questions as possible. The site that we're going to be developing and will be our big overall brand that will include all these other things is going to be homegrown.com, and that's not there yet, but that's our 2014 effort. And if they want to check out the Funny or Die stuff, I think it's under Farrell or Homegrown. I can't even remember.
I'll try to put a link up for the people to watch. Anyway, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Here with Tim Stokely?
That's correct.
All right, you are the owner and creator of Customs For You?
Yes.
.com.
That's correct.
All right. Now, I was on your website and I saw you have a whole bunch of girls, and they're all in the industry. Can a regular girl apply to be this, or do they have to be in the industry? Like, as long as they're really fucking hot.
No, absolutely. Any model can join. If you want to start producing your own content, you know, you can join Customs for You, absolutely. The beauty of Customs for You is, you know, if you're just selling standard definition videos, you can use your smartphone, your tablet, you know, so you don't necessarily need a PC or a webcam to produce videos. You know, you don't even need a computer. So it really is one for everyone. Of course, since we've been rolling out the white label program, we've been lucky enough to attract talent agencies like LA Direct and ATMLA. So obviously we've seen a pretty significant influx of, you know, high-profile adult models, and we're lucky enough to have some of them at our booth today. But no, anyone can join.
That's pretty cool. Now, have you ever ordered any for yourself under a fake name?
No, I haven't, but I must confess I have been tempted on a few occasions. But
like you do it for I call it customer research, like check it.
No, I haven't. But yeah, tempted. Always tempted.
You should do it. Just be like, well, let me see what I can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you afraid that if any of these videos will potentially end on a tube site, like a free site?
Well, I mean, of course, you always have that concern, but one of the things we make very clear on the terms and conditions is that, you know, the performer, the model, retains the full copyright of these videos. So from a customer point of view, you know, it's for personal use only. And of course it is, because they're paying a sort of premium to download their own fantasy, you know, their personal movie. So no, I mean, the performers can sort of redistribute or resell the clip if they want to, but they usually just sell them as custom videos.
All right, because I was wondering if somebody would do it, use the name John, you know what I mean, and release it and go, oh, here, it's out there. Now, what would happen if that were to happen? Yeah, what would be your course of action? Would that be on you, or would it be on the model?
Well, I mean, effectively it's down to the model, but usually, you know, the model would sort of flag it and we'd sort of refund the customer and just cancel the order.
Oh, okay. Now, what made you start this?
Well,
I mean, were you, because you were like, damn, I want to order from a girl like this? Or is that how'd you get the idea?
Well, I mean, yes, that's true, but no, that's not the sole reason. The reason was I was working on another website. There was a sort of UK fetish site, and we were obviously getting a lot of suggestions from the customers of what they thought we should be focusing on. But we also noticed a lot of the models were sort of, you know, were doing custom videos, but it was all being brokered through social media like Twitter, Facebook. So it was a very uncertain, risky transaction for the customer. You know, some of the models are reliable, but some of them, you know, the customer would pay, and 10 weeks later the model might, you know, flirt with the idea of delivering the video. So we had a lot of horror stories with that. So we just felt if we could sort of create one hub that sort of offered the customer protection, you know, a delivery guarantee, which we do, but also allowed the model to sort of, you know, sell custom videos easily without having to go through sort of email correspondence. We might have something that was pretty cool, pretty exciting. So that's you know, why we came up with Customs for You.
Well, it's starting to take off. I mean, I was trying to do it from my phone, so I actually went to the whole drop-down menu. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, I have one more question for you. Has anybody ever complained about, they ordered the video, I didn't like that quality of the video of the girl. I didn't think she gave it her all. If someone were to do that, what would you do? Nothing?
Well, I mean,
it's all hypothetical. Hopefully nothing happens.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, no, of course. We receive feedback from customers, not always positive. I mean, fortunately, it mostly is, but not always. And I mean, what we say is, you know, there is a sort of customer rating alongside each model. So when you order a custom video and you download it, it gives, you know, you can rate it out of 5. And so generally speaking, if a model's delivering sort of really good content, you know, they're going to have a high rating. And so we'd always recommend for customers to sort of, you know, where possible, to order from the girls with the highest rating. I mean, if the video was completely different to what the customer paid for, then we'd refund the customer.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you for your time. I know you're busy
welcome.
Here. I love your website. You want to say your website one more time?
Yeah, it's customsforyou.com.
The letter 4, or the number 4.
Yeah, but if you type it in, customs for you,
it still goes
there. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. And good luck.
Thank you.
you were riding a big bouncy ball with a dildo on it.
Yes.
Or whatever, and you can't insert it because you're here.
Yes.
But you want to.
I do, but I'm also wearing tights and panties, and it does not go in there yet.
All right. So you are a webcam girl?
Yes, I am. I work for StreamMate, and I'm Carly Taylor.
Carly Taylor.
Yes.
Now, how many people go join you online?
I have about 20,000 favorites, so I probably fuck with 100 guys at a time.
Who's the freakiest? Has somebody ever requested something from you and you'd be like, "What the fuck? You're weird, dude."
More than you know.
So what do? You go with it?
Sometimes I go with it. If I'm like, if they want me to watch, I'll watch them do it.
What's the worst thing you've watched somebody do? Not the worst, but what's the one like? You're like, "What the fuck?"
I saw a guy fuck his ass with a bottle of wine before.
The long way or the wide way first?
The small way, but the worst is like you get the cock hold, like the chastity belts for penises, and you put it on there, and then he had a rooster peck his balls.
A rooster peck his balls?
Yes.
That's animal cruelty.
And he came that way.
What? A rooster was pecking some guy's balls and he came from that?
Yes.
Now, okay, is there one thing?
I have a cam model, sorry.
So now, do you just perform by yourself on the cam, or you have people that join you? Or
I do it on myself, and then I have girls do it with me, and sometimes my husband does it with me.
Okay, so you're married.
Yes.
All right. I'm trying to think of, what's one thing have you ever tried anything for the first time on your webcam?
Yes.
That you never tried in your personal life?
Yes.
What?
Anal sex.
So you had anal sex for the very first time ever on cam?
Yes.
How was it?
Amazing and scary.
Do you still do it now?
Yes. Once you do it, you don't go back.
Oh, okay. So how many people go online and see you like every day?
On
the average?
About 1,000 guys a day.
But how many do you have to go to like a private room or something like that with the guys?
Yeah, or like just a guest chat where you can just chat, or they could do privates or exclusives with you.
So what's the biggest thing you've ever had up your ass, shoved up your ass?
Holy fuck. Let's see, an 8.5 dick, and thick. So like, what's that thickness?
I don't know, that's fucking big.
That's him. So that's it.
That's me interviewing him.
Oh, sorry, that's my husband with the big dick.
Oh, that's your husband over there?
That is, yeah.
Oh, cool, okay. So, anyway, you've been pretty fun. Do you have any weird fucking stories you ever want to say? Like, have you been autographing shit for people here?
Yes.
What's the weirdest thing you've autographed?
The weirdest thing I've autographed, an up-close pussy shot of me squirting, and they wanted me to autograph.
What?
And I'm like, how the hell did you get that picture?
Yeah, how did they get that?
I didn't send that shit to you.
Yeah, do people ask you for like weird requests? Like,
yes.
Send me this? You do it?
Oh, hell no. Like, one guy wanted me to send a bottle of my squirt that was frozen so he could use it as ice cubes.
What the fuck is wrong with guys?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, whatever gets you off, I'm okay with. That's your thing.
Do girls come on there with you too?
Yes.
Like, on the other end?
Like I fuck girls? Or
no.
I masturbate with girls all the time on the other end.
Is that free?
Huh?
Is that free? Or
No,
pay?
they pay for it. But sometimes I just ask them to come over and we fuck anyways.
If you're close by, hey.
If you're close by, or I just say, hey, you're sexy enough, come see me.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. You've been pretty fun.
Yeah.
I want to see you fuck that later on.
Oh, will you, please? I'm dying here.
Go upstairs and go fuck it. What the fuck?
Fill it. Oh, you like it? You like it? I have better.
Anyway, thank you so much. Say your name and your website one more time.
Okay, StreamMate and My Free Cams with Carly Taylor.
Carly Taylor.
Yes.
Awesome.